great match to determine the #1 contender for the Cruiserweight champion, and the Crow returning to World Wrestling Council against a former champion itself, the Rocket.
The Rocket and the Crow. A lot of things flying here. A lot of flying objects. Rockets fly, crows fly. These guys are going to fly.
But right now,
I think I should be on an airplane calling this action.
Well, right now, they're in the mat wrestling. Right now, they're not flying. They're wrestling, trying to take advantage of each other. Right now, the Crow, who has been in World Wrestling Council for a long time, tried to make his mark, tried to return and beat the Rocket and beat #1 contender.
Well, it's obvious. He's come back stronger. He's come back bigger. He's put a couple pounds of lean muscle mass on. He's ready to make an impact. He's ready to make a difference. He's ready to let his wings fly.
And they are both soaring to get that opportunity to face El Nietzsche for the Cruiserweight champion, Tommy.
The winner's obviously going to fly right up to the #1 contender spot, like you said.
And they right now, Rocket in control of the Crow, and both men in the past were great matches. Even though they're not for the championship right now, the stakes are very high. They both want to win that championship. And I guess the Crow, who has not been the Cruiserweight champion, wants it more than the Rocket.
You're entitled to your own opinion, but I definitely think that right now, the Crow and the Rocket are showing the fans that not only can they fly, but they can wrestle as well, and trying a different approach. I think each man was trying to surprise the other with some mat wrestling, and obviously the Rocket saying no more. He's going to do what he does best, and that's take it to the skies. The Rocket almost got the victory there with that springboard lateral press.
Indeed, both men the top of their game. Both wants to win. Right now, the Rocket taking the Crow into the corner. Oh, look at that. Look at that bent face in the back of the Crow. Well, the Crow won't quit. Oh, look at that. Punishment by the Rocket. It's not usual to the Rocket to do that kind of punishment on his opponent early in the match. Right now, trying to do a bulldog.
Springboard bulldog. Oh! Great kick by the Crow. Great rolling kick.
And the Crow is very agile. It's very intense by doing those kicks in the back of their opponents. It's very, very cunning in that area. What a clothesline.
The speed. The speed.
My goodness. Taking the head off of the Rocket right now. Look at the mean face of the determination of the Crow.
You know, you hit the nail on the head. Determination. Determination by the Crow. Almost getting the victory there. Almost becoming the #1 contender.
Right now, he have to hook the leg. He have to put him down. The Rocket trying to soar once again to become the Cruiserweight champion. Trying to oh, look at that.
The Crow.
Like I told you.
The Crow keeping the Rocket grounded. Both men.
Wow.
Great high flyers. Obviously, if they're in WWC, or else they wouldn't be here. Two of the top in the sport of professional wrestling.
And they're young, and they're hungry. And I can see, Tommy, in the future, these two great athletes can become future world champions.
Either one. I mean, like we said, the Rocket's a former Cruiserweight champion. The Crow looking to become a Cruiserweight champion. Either one. It's either person's ball game. I'm just impressed by the great action that these two Cruiserweights are putting on. They've taken to the skies. They've taken to the mat. Personally, I like the Crow a little bit better because the Crow is one of my favorite movies. But
come on, man. It's not look at that. The Crow taking out the Rocket.
You were going to say it's not a popularity contest, but I think it is because the Crow is very popular in my book, and that's what matters.
And look at that maneuver by the Crow. Oh, my goodness. How do you call that, Tommy? One, two.
Split-legged springboard moonsault via the top rope by the Crow, almost gaining the victory.
Indeed, but he have to hook that leg to become that. Look at that. One.
The leg is hooked. What match are you watching? Are you watching a different match?
Well, he hooked the leg, but it wasn't enough to put the Rocket away.
Watching a match from last week?
No, watching the match right now.
Good. Because if you're not watching the match right now, then you don't know what you're watching because you need to turn the channel to WWC Action, Caribbean Championship Wrestling.
And all these matches are sanctioned by the Trinidad and Tobago Wrestling Association and its commissioner, Mr. Thunderbolt Williams.
And we're coming soon, aren't we?
Yeah, and you're going to see these two great stars and all the superstars of World Wrestling Council very soon.
But you're not going, right?
Well,
it's just me, right?
Jobica's going to pay my earphones.
That's great, but you're not going. Oh, wait, you're going?
Yeah, he told me I can go.
You said I was going alone.
Whoa, wait a minute. I've never been to Trinidad and Tobago.
I'm not sharing a plane with this guy.
No, I'm going to a private plane.
Private plane?
Yeah.
I'm going to have to get my lawyers on the phone.
Why you have to get so angry?
You're lucky.
You're going to Trinidad, aren't you?
You're lucky my phone's on the charger right now.
Oh, well, I guess I have to, be content. Look at this.
The Crow says it's over. The Crow's ready to put him away, just like I'm ready to put you in the back seat of the trunk.
Not a chance right now. The Crow in control. What are you going to do here?
I better get upgraded to business class.
Right now, taking the Rocket. That's a submission maneuver. It didn't work.
Gory special attempt. Didn't work.
Oh, what a headbutt. Right in the shin of the Crow, taking him out.
More of like a chin breaker-ish looking maneuver
Shin breaker,
by the
indeed.
Rocket is what he was trying for.
But
The Rocket just trying anything. He was smart enough to escape the Gory special submission attempt.
Yep. And right now, getting the approval
That
of
was
the
a tongue
crowd.
twister, huh? Try saying that one 10 times fast. Actually,
Not a chance.
Since you're a little slower, just try saying it 3 times fast, okay?
I'll let you tell that, you know.
I'll try it during commercial
Oh, what a
break.
close
Right
line.
now, the Rocket knocking down the Crow.
What another close line. What a great action you're seeing right here.
Oh,
Oh, in the midsection. The Rocket in control, soaring.
the Rocket putting together his
Oh,
trademark
my
combination
goodness.
of moves.
Here we go. Hit the rack. 1, 2, almost a count of 3. The Crow wants it. And he wants to become the Cruiserweight champion.
Do you know what the legend of the Crow is? I'm going to explain it to you. The legend
ahead.
of the Crow is that they bring dead people back to life. They carry the souls from the land of the living to the land of the dead and back from the dead to right the wrongs.
All right,
and
what-
right now the wrong is that the Crow has never been Cruiserweight champion before.
Yeah.
So right now the Crow is trying to right the wrong and become #1 contender to move on and eventually win the Cruiserweight championship.
So you're saying the Rocket.
What I'm saying is the Crow has a destiny to fill, a legacy that comes with the name of the Crow, and he's looking to fulfill that right now.
So the Rocket's a stepping stone in his way to become the Cruiserweight champion.
Absolutely. This Rocket has no steam. This Rocket has no flair, no energy. This Rocket is not cleared for takeoff is what I'm saying.
You have no field then.
That's what I said.
Oh my goodness. Right now the Crow in control. He wants this match.
He wants to fulfill his destiny. He wants to right the wrong of never being Cruiserweight champion. And before you get to the championship, you got to win this one, the #1 contendership.
Right now the Crow taking the Rocket into the top rope. Well, I think it's going to do a suplex here, Tommy. He's going to take him out.
I think he can do whatever he wants from here. He's got the Rocket in
Look
a
at this.
world of hurt.
Look at this. I think, a headbutt right in the face of the Rocket. Another vicious headbutt.
Oh, the Rocket, though, with some shots.
And look at this. In the midsection, he wasted a little time. And now the Rocket on fire right here on the Crow, going to the top. Oh, look at this.
Wow. What a Hurricane Rana from the top. Get up, Crow.
Here we go. And there we go. The
Trademark move by the Rocket.
Here we go.
Springboard splash.
Did the count.
Kick
1,
out. Kick out.
2,
No.
3, and the Rocket becomes
No.
contender.
No,
We'll be right back with more, Tommy.
He had a destiny to fulfill.
Main event time this week on Caribbean Championship Wrestling. And Tommy, I'm just in shock about the revelation you just told us in this week's show that you're a member of the Straight A Society?
Well, Wilfred, it's true. It's a fun fact that not many people know, but now all my fans in Trinidad and Tobago know that when WWC comes, don't buy Tommy North Shore a beer, buy me a water. It'll be greatly appreciated.
Oh, come on. Let's go to this week's main event, a grudge match, Tommy, between Carlito, the former Universal Heavyweight Champion, and Shane, the Glamour Boy.
Absolutely. Shane, the Glamour Boy, making his return felt, costing Carlito the Universal Championship. Carlito's one angry individual. Shane's looking to make an impact in his return. 2 combustible elements. We're going to have to see what happens in the main event.
And right now, let's go to that great main event this week on Caribbean Championship Wrestling. Main event time.
I'll take over.
What?
This is the main event out. This is the main event here on Caribbean Championship Wrestling. Ha, I did it.
Are you happy?
I'm ecstatic. Can't you see the smile on my face?
I guess Shane is not ecstatic because this match is, I can call it a blood match because Carlitos are trying to avenge his loss of the Universal Heavyweight Championship because Shane cost him that championship, Tommy.
Exactly. He cost him. He had no business sticking his nose where it didn't belong.
And now Carlito, very, very angry, trying to take on Shane, another former Universal Heavyweight Champion. And what was the point? Look at that. What a great foot in the face. trying to take out Shane the Glamour Boy. What is the point of Shane the Glamour Boy coming down and cost Carlito that championship? Was it jealousy? Was it envy? What?
I think he was jealous of Carlito's success. Carlito's been to the big
That could be
time.
one thing. That could be one thing, but I guess what Carlito was taking advantage of everyone when he was the champion. Taking every shortcut.
Taking advantage.
Well, I saw it. Tommy,
Shortcut. Do you watch the same match as I do? Carlito
Yeah.
was a fighting champion. He was an honorable champion.
was
He
a
comes from legacy.
He was a fighting champion because he's no longer the champion.
Do you need a lozenge? Do you need a Halls or a cough medicine with the,
No,
with the
I
way you
don't. I
emphasize
just-
that was? You say was like it was a bad thing. Carlito has a bump in the road. This bump is called Shane the Glamour Boy.
He
He's
doesn't
going
have
to
the
take
belt.
care of the bump, and he's going to go on and reclaim the Universal Heavyweight
He
Championship.
doesn't have the belt.
You're right. I just said he's going to go on and reclaim.
He's
the
fighting like a whining girl.
whining. No, I don't think we're watching the same footage. We must have different monitors because Carlito, I said this already, Carlito was an honorable and a fighting champion. He was victorious, victory after victory.
After victory, after, taking shortcuts and taking...
Hey, it doesn't
every
matter how.
kind of,
Hey, it doesn't matter how you.
you.
It doesn't matter how you win. All that matters is that you win and you get your hand raised at the end, right?
Well, if you do it in a nice, honest way, you can proudly say you're a winner.
Nice guys finish last. Let me tell you that one.
Well, let's find out. This is the case in this match because both guys want to win. Both in this match more Carlito than Shane because Carlito is pissed at everyone, especially.
And he's
at
definitely been
Shane.
taking out his aggression on Shane. Since this match has started, I haven't seen Shane not on the ground at all. Shane has been down this whole time, just like that, staying down. Carlito dropping a gorgeous elbow right into the chest, right into the lungs, knocking the air. A second one out of Shane the Glamour Boy. Let me tell you, Shane's not looking too glamorous right now, boy.
Yeah, but neither is that Carlito. Carlito needs a haircut. Look at that hair.
You can pick apart his haircut all you want, but when he's got his hand raised in victory, you're going to be calling him winner and future Universal Heavyweight Champion.
Somebody called the shampoo company and gave a bottle to Carlito because he needs a good shampoo.
Don't worry about a shampoo. You haven't showered in weeks because I can smell you.
No,
Why don't you worry about
I shower
Carlito?
twice a day, my friend.
Try 4 times. Carlito, right now, chin lock with the knee right to the swell of the back of Shane the Glamour Boy, now opting for a chin lock on the ground. It'll allow him to put more pressure around the esophagus area.
I guess he doesn't want to beat Shane. He wants to punish him.
Absolutely.
Make him suffer.
I'll agree with you on that one. I think you and I have reached a little ground here. We've been able to agree a few times. So
Hey,
our
I tell
relationship
it
is
like it
getting a
is.
little better here.
I tell like it is right now.
You want Carlito to win, I want Carlito to win, and the fans want him. So we can agree on something else, too.
Well, in a way, yes, because Shane cost him the championship. You have no business, interfering in that match.
Shane sticking his nose where it doesn't belong, and Carlito trying to rip that nose off, saying, don't ever stick your nose in my business again.
But you have to remember, Tommy, that Shane watched all the time that Carlito was using rule-breaking tactics to retain that championship. He got fed up,
So what you're saying is that...
and he interfered in that match and cost him the championship. So be it.
So what you're trying to tell me is that even though we agree Shane stuck his nose where it didn't belong, he did it because he was tired of Carlito's winning?
No, he was winning using rule-breaking tactics. There's a difference.
I just see Carlito's hand raised in victory. I don't care how he got there.
But Shane have another opinion. He wants champions to win in a very nice and honorable way.
Well, we'll see how far that gets Shane during this match.
And look at this. Oh, what an elbow by Carlito on Shane, taking him down. And Tommy, I think that Carlito...
That's
big
dangerous.
piss.
You thinking?
Yeah,
Dangerous.
everybody thinks. And the thing is that Carlito is so angry. He's so angry at Shane